Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Jack in the Box Models. I'm your host, Jack. I've been real busy with these builds as of late. When I can work on them, there's been a lot of things going on with me that I'd like for you to stick around at the end of the video, and I will talk about it a little more. But I decided to do something a little different this time. Not only is it an episode something from the old dusty shelf, but this is a series I started doing after a friend of mine had passed away, and I call it dedication builds, where I try to find a model kit that was a one vehicle specific, that every time I thought about that vehicle it reminded me of my friend, or that was the vehicle he drove more than any other vehicle he had, or whatever. But this is the kit. It's a Mercury Cougar called the Cat from MPC. I think that's either a 72 or 73 maybe Mercury. It don't say on the box. Somewhere it says this was one of those golden wheel kits too, which I'm going to touch on a little bit. Yeah, right here it says 1982 Fun Dimensions Division of CPG Products Corporation, Mount Clemens, Michigan, and the zip. Fun Dimensions. But this is the kit that I used, okay? Of course this car didn't look nothing like that. And I want to touch on something here. See, I've got a few spare parts left over that I didn't use because my friend Rob, his car did not have a racing motor in it, and I wanted to build it as close as I could like his car. So I've got a lot of cool leftover parts. Looks like I started stripping the chrome off the oil pan, and I think I realized, oh well, that ain't even the oil pan that I need. So, but anyway, something I want to share with you. Okay, first of all, here's the decal sheet that come with the kit that I did not use. I may build another one in the future and use it, or try to use it. I may not. I may send them to somebody that may need them, that's building this kit or something. It looks like there's, I thought they were in mint condition. They look mint, except there's a pretty good size watermark right here, about the size of a quarter, and a little bit of a watermark over here, lightly about the size of a dime. I think I would be able to use them. Good looking decals. But now, the color I painted my friend Rob his car was, I'm glad I cut this off and saved it. It's a Model Master Custom Lacquer System Citrus Yellow Metallic. And to look at the car, I didn't see nothing yellow about it, but I found out that they no longer make this paint, or at least the website that I ordered it from, on their website it says it's no longer available. And here's something else I discovered. It was cool. You know these golden opportunity tokens? Here's the golden wheels, which I've got a couple of kits that has the golden wheels on the box, but I didn't know they had golden stripes for the military kits, and golden wings for the planes, and golden anchors for the navals, and golden bones for dinosaur kits. How cool is that? Yeah. And something else I thought was cool too. See on the back, it shows some of the kits. You know, with 10 tokens you can get these, and then 15 these. Some of them there's not pictured, but they got them excuse me, wrote out, if you want to read that. Mustang Stegosaurus, a Fast Ones piston pusher. Snap funny car with one-of-a-kind license plate. Man, that would be awesome. I seen somebody do a video here a while back, and they had one of those cars. I think it was a diecast though, and they didn't know how to say Fast Ones. They was like, is it Fast 111s? And I wrote him in the comment section. I said, no, it's pronounced Fast Ones, O-N-E-S, ones. And then they got the Corvette. Something else I thought was cool. For 30 tokens, you can get that 1/20th scale classic US sports car. That's the Corvette that I built. I forgot what it said there on the hood, but yeah, with the decals and the fender flares, I can tell that's my vet. That's my vet I built. And and then here's the Dukes of Hazzard, some planes, Trans Am, trains, and a Christie. Looks like a fire pump truck. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys, and I'm going to get this out of the way and show you the build I come up with. Due to time constituents, I'm not gonna mess with the instructions. But yeah, 1982 kit, I think I said it was, the Cat. So this was the Rob Mobile. Rob was like my best friend, and we spent a lot of time together. We worked together. At times we lived together. He played in a band or two with me. He played drums. Super nice guy. And what I did is, you know those little pamphlets that you get when you go in the funeral home, that has people's picture on it. See it back there, and then I got his name and birth date and date of passing back here. And there's a picture of his daughter. Her name was Asia, and that was Rob. He super great guy. I didn't normally I sign the back of these and date them. I don't know why I didn't. But it is what it is, and I'm really proud how this car turned out. It's a Rob Mobile, you know. Man, we used to drive up to Nashville and go to concerts in this car, and just it was just a really cool car. But that's exactly how it looked. And like there again, that is that Testors, they call it citrus yellow metallic, but I can definitely see the metallic in it. In my book, that's green metallic all day long. I'm sorry, that's just, I put Fast Cat on the license plate. I actually I wonder if I can get a shot of the inside there. Let me see if that helps any. You know, if I get too close, you won't be able to see nothing the way my focus works. Of course, this was before, you know, I started doing flocking. I think this was the first time I used bare metal foil, and I think it turned out all right for my first time. And I did not I figured the bare metal foil, my way of thinking, I figured, well, that'll be the last thing you put on a car. Whoops, and it did a rollover and come off the chassis. Hey, there, I signed it. JDA 9/1 of 2018. And I guess you're gonna get a really good look at it now. But there's the engine. I did put plug wires on it. Nothing super spectacular. I mean, it was an old stock Ford engine. I don't know if it was a 351 or something. I don't know exactly, but I made it as stock can be. And I think the reason why it came apart on me, I had some issues getting it together. And there's the mirror I just re-glued a second ago. Maybe that'll seat back down. And I really like how that front end turned out too. And there's my little cat. But yeah, I had this displayed in my living room, and I don't know why thing came apart like that. There's the hood. Could it possibly be that this video is not Rob approved? I don't know. It's kind of bizarro. It's never happened to me before. It's what it looked like without the engine. Looks like I got a couple of glue marks right here that creeped up onto my glass. Yeah, I remember having some issues, it seems like, with the firewall and putting it together. Looks like I glued it right around here. And but I'll get her fixed up and back together, guys. Hate that, especially right out in front of everybody. But I'm not going to edit it. It is what it is, and I'm as real can be. On my group builds, finally got finished with my Nova grill. Make sure I ain't got my headlamp on. Got that done. I'm still working on the dash for my Mustang. That's what this is. I got the I'm not very good with paint pens, but this turned out alright. I did the circles around the gauges with a very fine paint pen. That worked out good. I've got some decals that's going to be going on that. And I've started flocking on the Mustang interior. I was unsure how this was going to go, because the first time I did flocking, I used enamel paint and I used acrylic here for the color, because this tan was all acrylic paint. And I went back over it with a gloss coat, like I said I would, to give it that shine, like really clean leather. So that's coming along. I've got to clean it up a little bit and then continue back to where the seats mount, and then I've got it marked off from here back. We'll cover the back floorboard. Let's see what else. My light bar. Here's another thing. I had big pipe dreams about, oh, I bet I could mix up some paint. And what I had thought about doing was putting this paper cutout in here inside the clear light bar holder, and I was going to mark it off where the red parts go and then the center part where the siren is, and I was going to go in there and try to make up some clear red paint, and I was going to paint it in from the inside. And the more I thought about it, the more I was thinking, man, you know what, this kit's from like, I don't know, 1972 or something. It was really hard to acquire, and if I mess this light bar up, man, I'm gonna be in a pickle. You know, I don't remember what I paid for this kit, but I got a deal on it compared to what some people were wanting there for a while because they were so rare. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out this paper light decal or whatever you want to call it, and put it in the light bar, and that'll be like a little nod towards the original kit and how it was meant to be built. The body has fought me and fought me and fought me. The paint, I bet you I've got, I know at least 4 coats of paint on it, if not 5. And there just comes a point in time where you got to say, you know what, that looks good enough. I'm going to let this ride. I'm not going to push it. I did do some bare metal foiling around the side marker lights and the door handles, and of course the windows and tail lights. I'm going to have to come back and paint those in, but I think what I'm going to do is, once I get this paint cleaned up where I've been handling it, doing all the foiling and stuff, we'll go ahead and gloss coat it. I'm going to come back in here with some flat black where, you know, the headliner was and all that. I've heard of people gloss coating over the foil, and it helps protect the foil and it keeps it shine, so we'll see. I've got to do a little touch up here and there where you know, the foiling didn't quite do as good as I thought it would, like around the windshield wiper there, and there's a little spot right here too on the windshield frame. Let's see, I got some gloss coating done on the dash. Now what I'm going to do here, I used acrylic black to shadow in these vents. I'm going to come back with a lightly dampened Q-tip and kind of get most of that off, or it will just show down in the vent holes and not be all bulky looking like that. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. I still got some work to do on the steering wheel too as well, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these builds completed on time, these group builds. I've been having some health issues that is yet to be addressed. I'm going to the doctor Thursday. This is Monday. I think I'll probably be able to get the Nova completed because I'm so close to finishing it. Sorry for the long pause. I seen my camera counting down. There was only a few seconds left, but yeah, I've got major physical issues where I was hurt on the job back in '86, and my body was busted up pretty good, and it's coming back to haunt me. You know, that was like 30 plus years ago, and I'm having some issues with my back. Last year they discovered a spot on my lung. I'm having some issues with that, and you know, and that adds to my what's the other thing I have a problem with? Anxiety. Been having problems breathing when I get overexerted. That's why I had the fan on a while ago. That's what was making all that racket, and I cut it off. But for those of you that are Christian like myself, if you would please keep me in your prayers. God has spared me from cancer already. He spared me from death a few times actually in my life, and I'm praying for a miracle once again. Like I said, I'll try to get these builds done, but it's like I work for a little while and then I have to get up and move around. Sometimes I have to go lay down, and I just, that's the way it is. Thanks for everybody that subbed to my channel, all my old subs, new subs. I do watch the channels that sub my channel. I do watch the channels that comment on my channel. I think it's very important to stay connected to people that support your channel, whether you have 3 subs or 3,000 subs. You know, I may at some point in time, if I'm on here long enough, I may just have to put a bunch of names in a hat and draw 5 names a week. I don't know, but I really try to stay connected to everybody as best I can. So I guess that's about it. Until next time, guys. Hopefully the next time I get on here, I'll have that SWAT car completed. I'm really excited about getting it done and getting it in the display case. I'll have to get Rob's car put back together, bless his heart. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Thanks, guys. And remember, Jesus loves you. Bye now.